Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Okay, so the weekend, thank God, is finally here, even though the kids are home and they're home until who knows when with this crazy virus going around. My wife actually decided she was going to go right now and venture off to the food store, even though we're pretty well stocked, but I think there was something she wanted to try to get, but we'll see. Anyway, just a weekend shave. Alright, so the third soap that my buddy Steven here from New Jersey, also a subscriber to the channel, sent me, and I said to get to all the soaps he sent me, was Lo Haiku from Phoenix Artists and Accoutrements, PAA. Now, this is an homage to Hai Karate. That's why it's called Lo Haiku. Kind of love that name there. Now, the scent on this is very inviting for me because I like my scents either really sweet or spicy. And this falls in the spicy category. Nice smelling soap. It's also in the CK6 formula, in case you're wondering there. And I'm going to throw the scent profile up now, like, well, I'm blah, 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 blah. The scent profile will pop up. But it's also said on the website there that it's also kind of like reminiscent of the original Old Spice and things like that. And, of course, it's an homage after Hai Karate. Now, Hai Karate was around, of course, when I was around, because, you know, I was born in the 60s there. But in the 70s, I remember, you know, I think my uncle had some Hai Karate. I don't even know if my father might have had some, but I kind of do vaguely remember it. Sorry. I was going to try to pick some up, because there is some vintage bottles with, you know, the cologne and aftershave left, but they just wanted too much for it. But anyway, after I lathered it up, and I already lathered it in my timeless bowl. Sorry. I already lathered it up in my timeless bowl. Now, once it smells great off of the container. But once you lather it, to me, it really is reminiscent of the original Old Spice from Schulten, which I do own a few colognes from the original Schulten Old Spice. So, I mean, it's a great lather. I know there are a few companies out there that make a Hai Karate style aftershave now. I think like Jade East or some things like that. But anyway, let's get back to the shave. So, like I said, my buddy Steven sent me that soap. And I figured, you know what, let me shave with the Godfather Stonehenge today. From Vikings blade. The Godfather. Let's see the back of the razor there. I did a whole review on this razor, so I think I can pop that up in the corner too. That'll say, hey, if you want to go watch that video, check it out there. Anyway, a blade I have in there today. Oh, by the way, somebody asked me, there is no overhang on that razor, so if you're worried about overhang on the edges of razors, in case it catches your earlobes or whatnot, this razor doesn't have any. I have a Persona Red in there, or a Persona Platinum on its first use. It was just in my drawer, kind of just sitting there. Alright, so I had a little bit of this soap kind of get on my handle there, even though this is a giant 30 millimeter knot and the handle's big. I'm just going to use that for some pre-shave. Right there. It is in the CK6 formula. So it is super, super, super slick. So I don't have to bust out the cube today, because I'll just use this as my pre-shave. I hope everybody out there is coping with this kind of self-quarantine business going on, and hope everybody has their supplies. I just happened to be lucky enough that I went bulk shopping way before this went down. A few weeks actually before this went down. So I always go to one of the big bulk warehouses with my aunt every couple months, and just happened to go with her right before this coronavirus hit. And I stocked up on the essentials like toilet paper and paper towels. I mean, it's getting down there, and I forgot to pull my battery out of my clock, so sorry about that if you hear that in the background. Anyway, but I hope all you guys are hanging in there with this craziness. Alright, so we'll go with the Lo Haiku. Got it on that big 30mm tuxedo knot. The handles from Rich Man Shaving there. This brush didn't come with this big 30mm knot. It had, I think, a 26 in it. But this handle's so nice and huge that, I mean, look at that splay. That's huge. I always wanted a larger knot in this brush, and my buddy Josh from Redbeard Shaves was making an order, and he was awesome enough to throw in a 30mm tuxedo knot, because there was a tuxedo knot in this originally, but like I said, it was either a 26 or a 27. So now with this nice big old 30, it's kind of proportionate now to this big old handle, which I love this handle. This is my favorite brush as far as artisan brushes, just because I love the color scheme. I do love my Craving Shaving green and black brush also. But this was my first green and black. Well, I just sucked in all that soap. Ugh. Tastes like soap, folks. Anyway. Yeah, so I also figured out, you know, break out the Godfather. I only used it once. Let's see how she does today. I really like the scent of this. Also kind of reminds me of Barrister and Mann's Reserve Spice. It's on the realm of that kind of note. If you're like a Barrister and Mann person. I'll tell you what, the weight on this razor is phenomenal. This handle, it's all in the handle on this razor, but man, you just let it glide on your face. Oh, so I gotta send a thanks out there to Christopher Bailey, because he did his 10-minute shave, and it was awesome too. It was right down the wire. So thanks, Christopher, for doing that. And I did tag Jill from She Shaves with Jill. Also, maybe she'll do it. Maybe she won't. We'll see. This razor's definitely got some weight. But I had a great shave with it when I used it for the first time on that video. It is a nice looking razor, that's for sure. Oh, I can hear SpongeBob on in one of the rooms. Yeah, so even though the kids haven't been in school, they still have to sign in every day to the Google Classroom and still do classwork. Mind you, it doesn't take them all day. My son actually bangs it out pretty quickly, and then he has the rest of the day to be online with his buddies doing their wrestling games and whatever they do. Like I said in the video where I use this razor for the first time, it is on the mild side. It's pretty efficient. Love that slickness of the CK. I mean, and I do have plenty on the brush here, so why aren't I utilizing it, Glenn? I love the scent of this. Really digging it. Thank you, Stephen, for sending it to me. Here, give it a sniff. No smell-o-vision yet. That is golden. Nice lather. Having lip issues today. Alright, man, the weather, by the way, like last night it was so hot in my house, I almost cranked the air conditioning. It was almost 80 degrees in the house last night. But today, it's nice and cool, thank God. Because I'm not really ready for total hot weather yet. This razor definitely has a heft to it. I don't know if everybody's stuck at home with the quarantine, but my daughter, his business was like, we'll call you when we want you to come back in. And she's like, well, am I getting paid? And I don't think they even gave her an answer yet. So we'll see. I hope my clock isn't too loud for you folks. I've been pulling the battery on it lately. I just forgot today. Because I was making up that nice lather. But that's good, it's great slickness with that CK6, that's for sure. Hey, you know what I noticed too? Nick, Nick from Nick Shaves, he came back, a while back and started making videos. He must have got busy because he hasn't done a video in like over a month. I guess maybe because his hospital that he works at is probably cranked up with this corona thing going on. Alright, I think I'm, I always got that little spot right there. And this razor is kind of mild, so I really don't want to push it. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there because I don't want to shave the skin off my face. Empty the old sea monster. Just do a little cold water. But that slickness from that soap is extraordinary. It definitely, that CK6 base is slick. Oh, and if I don't know if anybody's heard the sad news, but Kenny Rogers has passed away. Kind of a bummer. So rest in peace, Mr. Kenny Rogers. All right. A little slick, but I really like the scent of that soap. Alright, so let me recap real quick while I let my face dry. So that was Lo Haiku from PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And I used my Rich Man Predator brush today with the big old 30mm tuxedo knot. And there's going to be lots of soap in that. And that puppy. Look at all that goodness. Ooh. Wow. Yes, definitely reminiscent to me as the original Old Spice. I know it's High Karate, or it's molded after High Karate, but since I don't have any High Karate here to actually compare it to, but I do have plenty of Old Spice. Just rinsing out this monster of a knot. It's a synthetic, so it washes out rather quickly, rather easily, because I know we don't want to waste water. Also, this tuxedo knot holds a ton of water. Definitely holds lots of water. I love this knot. It's so nice and gigantic. Big old 30mm. Great handle. Like I says, you know, my favorite color shaving gear is the green and black. You know, Matrix style or Predator blood. This brush originally, I think when I bought it on Etsy off of Rich's page, it was called the Matrix, but I just like to call it the Predator. Nice big old knot. And the knot came from maggots, in case anybody is inquiring. Oh, you know what else somebody asked me? They're like, how come occasionally you glance down that way? Well, I shoot my videos with my GoPro, in case you don't know that already. I think I made a video on that. But my GoPro doesn't have a front-facing screen. So I use my iPad mini. Just see right there. That's where you're seeing me. And this is my monitor. So it sits right over here on my other counter. or my cabinet, and that's how I see if I'm in, you know, in frame, or especially when I hold stuff up. That's why sometimes I'll hold something up like this and I'll adjust it just to make sure that I'm in the right frame. So that's what I do with that. All right, now that was, I also, like I said, I used the Vikings blade Godfather Stonehenge, which is their stainless edition of the razor. And blade that was in here today was the Persona Red. See, this was just fall into my hands. Was the Persona Red. See it there. This might be probably upside down, maybe. Which is also the Persona Platinum. And it's cool, the base plate of the razor has their little info on it. And there's the inside of the base plate. Nice weight of this razor. I know the top cap and the handle is made from stainless, and the base plate is a zinc style material that has been coated in bronze, I believe. But you can check out that video when I got that razor. Oh, my face feels great. Boy, and that scent definitely hangs around. That's good stuff. And I still got plenty of it left in my bowl. Too bad. Maybe my wife will want to shave her legs when she gets home, but I doubt it. Anyway, what I want to do to finish off this shave, even though I'm dragging this on, probably, let's see, how long am I here? Oh yeah, I'm getting up there. But anyway, I'm going to, because I don't want to ruin this awesome scent that's going on here. So I'm going to use some unscented star jelly. Yeah, I don't have the matching star jelly or aftershave for this soap. I'll eventually get it. But I'll just put some unscented star jelly on. I love Phoenix's star jellies because they have a kiss of menthol, which is great because I'm not a huge menthol fan. And it replaces all that needed stuff on your face that your face is screaming for after a shave. And it dries in quickly. And since it's unscented, it'll leave whatever scent you put on your face. Because I got some soap down in my ear there. Alright, so that's good stuff. And I'm just going to throw a little dab of some Old Spice. And this is the original Shulton Old Spice, if you can see it there. My son awesomely found this at a family member's house that passed away, that we were cleaning out, and he went over there and perfect match almost. Oh, that's good stuff. This wasn't an aftershave, this was a cologne, so that's why I just put a little on the neckline there. And yeah, it's good stuff. Alright folks, so if you enjoyed this Lo Haiku Shave from PAA, and thanks Steven for sending me the soap. Yeah, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And thank you to all my subscribers. We're slowly climbing. When we get to a certain number, I'll do another giveaway for you guys, and I already have it kind of lined up what I want to give away, but I'm not going to tell you till we get up there. And you guys are the best. Love your comments, all the participation, people sending me emails and with questions. Awesome. Keep it up. And thank you for subscribing. And until next video or next shave or next whatever I do, Glenn signing off.